Stunning video in the courtroom today, a video that appears to have been secretly recorded by Maya Millete before her disappearance. It was played during Larry Millete's preliminary hearing.
Yeah, we're now in day 9. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedall joins us live from the downtown courthouse with more on that video and some other bombshells dropped in the courtroom this afternoon. Kelly.
Yeah, you know, the prosecution packed in a lot today. First, this video that was recorded by Maya. It's really the first time we're hearing her voice and her own words. It appears that she shot it from inside a bedroom and that Larry didn't realize she was recording. Now, the two of them are having an argument over someone Larry thinks Maya is having an affair with.
I don't know what you guys are doing. So 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night all the time in your projects and your team projects, mentoring and all that stuff.
After all this stuff that you're accusing me of,
mentoring.
And this is exactly why.
This is like the mentoring stuff.
This is you said this wasn't going to happen.
No,
and it still happened.
No, but
and then you bring it up every day.
Your thing is like
every day you do this.
It was never
every day
a thing.
you do this. I'm asking you why you would say stuff like that, and then you go there, and then you want to be together.
Now, the video is 2 minutes long, and you can actually see glimpses of Larry in the lower right-hand portion of the screen. According to Inspector Matthew Grinley, the video was uploaded to Maya's iCloud account October 30th of 2020. So it's a glimpse of the dynamic between the couple in the months leading up to Maya's disappearance. Today, we also heard from a crime and intelligence analyst who testified the year before Maya disappeared, there were nearly 2,000 calls and texts made between Maya and Larry, and 78% of them were Larry contacting Maya. He noted that after January 8th, 2021, 0 phone calls were made, only 44 text messages were sent, and all 44 of those messages were from Larry. Now, late this afternoon, investigator James Rhodes with the district attorney's office took the witness stand. Now, he is the last witness for the prosecution, and he testified a neighbor gave him surveillance video of a large fire in the Millete backyard in May of 2021, so about 5 months after Maya's disappearance. He said the neighbor described the fire as being so large it made her windows rattle. Here's what else she said.
With a single male standing by a large fire pit, and that she believed it was Larry Millete. And she described the fire as being something to burn stuff, not in a recreational sense.
And Rhodes also testified that fire happened a couple of days after a gun violence restraining order was served at the Millete home. Now, a search warrant was executed at the home. Months later, police ended up finding a credit card in the fire pit that had been burned, but it was so badly damaged they couldn't read the name on it. Carlo and Heather.
So much new that we haven't seen or heard before. Really startling information coming out today. Kelly, was there anything that you weren't able to get into that story that stood out to you in Investigator Rhodes' testimony today?
That's right. Well, Rhodes also testified about a search that was done on one of the Millete's daughter's laptops, and he said there was a file folder on that laptop labeled Daddy's Files, and in it they were able to look at search history that was done on that computer. It included things like torture that were searched about. It also included, he said, sexual videos of Maya and Larry. You know, the judge asked, what is, the relevance of that? And the prosecutor basically said, I'm just trying to establish the fact that it was Larry who was using his daughter's laptop.
Boy, so many points made in court today. Kelly, do we know if this was the last witness to take the stand before the preliminary hearing wraps up?
Yes, this is the last witness to take the stand for the prosecution. We expect cross-examination possibly to begin today and continue tomorrow. We just don't know. At that point, the judge will look at all of the evidence and then determine if this case goes to trial.
Seems like it's heading that way. Kelly Hessedall reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly. From all we've heard from different legal analysts, they have shown enough evidence to move forward on this. This was about getting more on record.
9 days in, certainly. The stakes are as high as this hearing gets closer to wrapping up, as Kelly mentioned.
Yeah, new at 4:30. We're going to have expert legal analysis on today's developments and the prosecution's case so far with defense attorney Brian Watkins.